This is Big Island Video News for Thursday, November 16th, 2023. Although the National Weather Service ended the wind advisory for the island of Hawaii on Wednesday afternoon, the high surf advisory remains in place. Possible surf heights of 8 to 12 feet along east-facing shores will decrease to 7 to 10 feet on Thursday. Officials warn that the large, breaking waves and strong currents will make swimming dangerous. As of Wednesday, Kilauea is not erupting, but the volcanic unrest that began in October continues. An earthquake swarm to the immediate south of the summit caldera that began 5 days ago persists, with moderate levels of seismicity. The USGS Hawaiian Volcano Observatory continues to monitor this activity. Although there is currently no sign of an imminent eruption, scientists say one could occur in the near future, with little or no warning. The observatory says it would expect to see strong swarms of earthquakes 1 to 2 hours before an eruption begins. For now, the volcano alert level for Kilauea remains at advisory. With dry conditions observed across the island of Hawaii, the Department of Water Supply says it is preparing for the impacts of an extended drought. The department issued a news release on Tuesday saying it has undertaken a multi-phase strategy aimed at meeting the public's essential drinking water needs during the ongoing island-wide drought that weather experts predict will extend well into 2024. Recent U.S. drought monitor maps show severe drought conditions are being reported across most of the Big Island, with some small pockets considered to be extreme. Hawaii drought conditions also increase the risk of wildfires. At Wednesday's Hawaii County Council meeting held in Kona, a resolution was passed strongly urging the mayor to increase funding and capacity for the Hawaii Fire Department in order to proactively mitigate potential wildfire impacts. Puna Council member Ashley Kirkowicz made an amendment to the measure concerning the island's volunteer firefighters.
This is in response to some community members who called a little concerned. Are you trying to get rid of the volunteer program? No, I'm not. But we really need to do a strategic assessment about what the most appropriate role is. There was a very recent situation where a volunteer did get hurt. And now the county is having to face a lawsuit because of that. And so in order to make sure that we are mitigating risks and liabilities, we just have to make sure what the appropriate role is for our volunteers. And if it's something that we're going to commit to, we cannot commit to things halfway. Whatever we do, we have to do it 100%, and we have to make sure that there are plans in place. And so this amendment was done in partnership with Councilmember Galemba's office. She has a number of volunteer stations in her community, but it just elevates the fact that there are roles that our volunteers can play. I think really one of the most helpful things they can do is to be out there advocating for fire risk education and community preparedness. The more that we can do on the prevention side, the better prepared we are going to be.
Most of the public testimony at the County Council meeting on Wednesday concerned a resolution urging the protection of cultural and natural resources at Kumukahi.
So Kumukahi is a very sacred place. And, ever since after the eruption, there's a lot of desecration, burnt cars, dirty diapers, other opala. And people need to realize that Kumukahi is as sacred as the Mauna or Kilauea. So just imagine if you went up to Mauna or Kilauea and found burnt cars, opala all over the place. How would you feel, or our practitioner would feel? And it's an ongoing challenge. And through education, we are seeking actually a management plan for Kumukahi and also implementation.
When it announced the completion of the final environmental assessment for the restoration of roads and water in Puna, following the 2018 eruption of Kilauea, the county said it plans to collaboratively develop a comprehensive protection plan for this area as access is restored after the completion of Lighthouse Road.